everyone, this is Nitro. So in this final video of the Forbidden Battleground, I am going to be clearing the last two battles with an Empire team for both. So let's jump into level 61. So for this particular battle, I am going to make Anna appear in my party. And the reason I'm going to deploy Anna is because she has access to Mass Protect. That will be the key skill, I think, for this fight. Just like how Liana brought it, I'm having Anna bring the same skill. Beyond that, she can also actually bring a summon skill if you have her in her summoner class. So that can always help delay enemies and whatnot. You don't need it, but it's available there as an option. I really don't think you need it per se. So my party will continue to have Elwin, who was great in the previous fight. His skills though have changed. He doesn't need his faction buff, so he has Frontal Assault, Sword Soul, and Crush. Bernhardt will be here with his faction buff, with Shield Bash, and then the last skill is kind of up to you. You can bring Parry to make him maybe live a bit more. You can have him bring Hegemony to reduce enemies' defense. You can have him bring Rupture to do extra damage, right? 2 times attack value. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to have Leon with Legion, Thousand Hooves, and Chivalry to round out the party members. So let's just begin at this point. Here we go. Turn on Danger Zone. And what I'm going to do is I want Bernhardt to tank a hit from this Lava Titan. Or Elwin too. Doesn't really matter who. I can place Elwin there. Yeah. I'm going to have to assume that this Sheikah Mage moves up to, like, let's say here. And so I'm going to place Bernhardt here to be ready to attack him. So let's just move a bunch of my characters. Bernhardt can faction buff here. Excitation will be activated. And finally, Anna is going to Mass Protective one. Just like how Liana did it. So these two, as before, they just hold back. So I'm just basically lessons learned from the Legion of Glory battles. Just applying them now. The Death Mark doesn't do much. And Divine Guard. So they're all totally far in the far back. So now, let's begin the attack. I am going to have Elwin finish off the Lava Titan with Frontal Assault. Olivier is going to snipe down the Gargoyle. Bernhardt is going to Shield Bash the Sheikah Mage. So what Cherie did is what Bernhardt does now. And Leon, I'm going to have him toss out 1,000 hooves on this Minotaur and actually one-shot it. Finally, let's have Anna move over and heal up Leon. It's not a full healing, but every bit helps. So the enemies, right? The Lava Titans do some fixed damage to that Sheikah Mage. And now I just need to wipe out these remaining enemies. So I'm going to start with aim and a single target strike on the flyer. That was enough to kill him. Go figure. Okay. Then I just wipe him out. And move back. Now, this Exorcist only has a 2 range attack, so I think it's well worth tanking it because the soldiers don't participate. So I'm pretty sure Olivier can tank that. So if you're truly afraid, you can always drop a summon. But I'm pretty sure Olivier can handle it, so I'll leave it as is. And we'll just end turn. Olivier tanks the hits. They move up. Here we go. So I'm going to start with Bernhardt. And follow up with Elwin. And then Leon. Let's have him chivalry up to start. To heal up. And we can jump in to strike down all those Shrine Maidens. I'm going to just move up and heal. And Olivier could probably just range attack and finish it. Leaving just one human enemy, which is an easy kill at this point. I'm going to start with Leon. Attack. Retreat. Elwin can move up, I guess. Bernhardt can move up and faction buff. Just, you know what? Why don't I just drop this summon to tank a hit? Because I can. And have Olivier, excitation everyone. Totally unnecessary summon, but it does absorb that hit to give me an extra turn to finish him off. So for example, if I just heal up and have Olivier aim and attack. And then it's just mopping him up. So there we go. Alright, so the second battle should be pretty much identical. Get the extra Trinity voucher, and level 70 version of the 4th battlefield now. So this is the level 70 version. The minor adjustment I'm going to make is I'm going to change Leon's Angel Soldiers to Bone Dinos, because Cavalry Soldier to do extra damage to the Minotaur. So that would be the one adjustment I want to make. Other than that, everything else looks good. I could also, this is optional, change Thousand Hooves out for Blue Dragon Strike, but I don't think that's necessary whatsoever. You know, that's if you need extra damage to actually finish off, let's say, the Minotaur and maybe do some damage to the Sheikah Mage. But if you have it, go for it. Right? So beyond those adjustments on Leon only, everything is the same. So let's begin. So Elwin up, Leon up a tile. Bernhardt faction buff. Olivier excitation. And Anna mass protect. And nothing really changes there at all. They activate their guard skills and whatnot. Elwin tanks this initial hit from the Lava Titan. And I ignore all the death mark effects due to mass protect. And I have to start by killing the Lava Titan. So Elwin will frontal assault the Lava Titan to start things off. Oh, it lives with a tiny bit of hit points. Not good. Okay, that's very, very not good. because I have to kill it. Have to. What if Anna... And my Anna has not enough int at all to do any damage to this. If she had more int, she could finish this easily, but she doesn't. But I can slow it like this, perhaps. And that would disable its guard. So let's see if this works. And then I'm going to have Olivier range attack down the gargoyle. And then Leon, or sorry, Bernhardt is going to stun the Sheikah Mage. And Leon can 1,000 hooves. Or whatever. Sorry. 3C. And if I place him either here, I can do damage to either the Lava Titan or to the Sheikah Mage. I think I'll better damage the Sheikah Mage. That guy was not much of a threat. Okay. So they're all locked onto Anna right now, which helps. Olivier is damaged, so he doesn't have enough hit points to actually wipe out this gargoyle right now. But my priority is to actually kill the Sheikah Mage anyways. So let's focus on that. Leon with his attack easily does it. And if what I'm going to do is... I think I'm going to have to run away. Let's see. He can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. But if I place myself here and drop a summon, I'm protected. So that's what I'll have to do. Olivier will aim and just end turn here for now. Bernhardt. Anna is going to run over and drop the summon to tank the hits. Right there. And everyone else is going to be positioned safely. So, for example, if I move Elwin back, he'll be fine. If I place Bernhardt here, he'll be fine. So this is partly because my Anna has no bond upgrades at all. That's why it got a little bit messy. So what I need to do now is wipe out this gargoyle. And currently the character who cannot be healed is my Bernhardt. That's fine though. Why don't I move Bernhardt up for now so that he can stat debuff this gargoyle. And I'm going to have Anna, I'm going to have Anna shift over to heal up Olivier so that he has a bit more hit points on those Sky Archers. And that way he can snipe the gargoyle, wiping out quite a bit of hit points from it. And Elwin should be able to just finish it. There we go. Leon is ready to chivalry and attack, but I'm not sure I need to do so yet, especially since this healer is still there. So let's just hold off on that one. And wait. Iron Fist. Divine Guard. And an attack from the healer. So now any attack hits those two. And I'm not really keen to take that. So why don't I just back off for now? There is no rush to take out these last three. Once again, reactivate excitation. And then Anna can provide some healing to my Bernhardt. It's really not much healing because of her lack of int, due to lack of bonds. But some healing is better than nothing. And perfect. The healer has disengaged from the two guardians, the two characters with guard, so I can finally attack. So I still want to avoid their strikes if possible though. So the character to attack with is probably Leon. And before that, I would need to do some damage to break the Shrine Maiden's damage reduction effect. So it's figuring out how to do that at this point. Well, if I heal Olivier, he's at full hit points, I can now probably have him aim up and range attack from here. And then Leon, with that, would be able to easily finish off the Holy General and back off out of range. And then I'm just gonna back off with my two characters. Like so. And they split up for some reason. Not quite sure why. It seems like one's aimed at Olivier, one's aimed at Anna. Works for me though. So why don't I focus down? This one first. So I'm gonna shield bash him to stun him. Olivier can snipe away. Elwin can... I'm not sure if I should Sword Soul, so I'm going to hold off on that. And Leon can just easily attack and finish it. Back off. Anna also can redrop the summon. No, might as well. Especially since this guy is holy, it prefers to attack these demon characters. There goes the summon. And now I just need to wipe out this last opponent, which I'm going to start off by using excitation once again to buff up my allies. And here we go. So to start, let's have Elwin Sword Soul. Maybe I should have Bernhardt start, right? With the stat debuff and defense reduction, but not a big deal either way. This should be over. And there we go. Alright. So, 4th battlefield complete. The last items claimed. And everything is done. So, I mean, one thing I should probably mention is like Olivier. First of all, Olivier is 6 stars. His attack is 420 plus 379. The reason why it's so low though is because I don't have access to his musician or bard class. And thus, due to not having gone up those 2 class masteries, he currently, in fact, does not have access to his attack bond. So if I click on him, his attack bond is is currently locked. Thus, he's missing 15% attack. So that's why he has very low attack, but he could still one-shot those gargoyles as long as his Sky Archers were alive. It was when the Sky Archers died that things became an issue. Other than that, my Anna, she has very, very low int because I haven't built her up at all. I'm just trying to find where she is. Oh, over here. 4,347 power, right? In terms of class masteries, well, she has the Summon, so she does have access to the Summoner side branch. She is currently in her Oracle class. And in terms of class mastery in the Oracle class though, she doesn't even have a single rank into it. So she's 0 out of 4 in her Oracle class, right? No access to the Sniper class for the Strengthen skill. And in terms of bonding, it's actually total garbage there as well. So if I open up her Anna's bonding screen, let's see. She's very, very far down, as you can tell. 6%. Not a single... Oh, I didn't even unlock her. There you go. I didn't even get her her third bond access to it. So not a single bond upgrade. 0. And that's why her int was so low. But despite that, Mass Protect was the critical thing for bringing her, as well as potentially the summon. And she did her job at the end of the day. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful to you. And on that note, Nitro out.